reason we engaged with Generate Ventures was the company was 3.5 years old. We'd grown to a stage, really through my experience and expertise, we'd reached a level where I knew we could achieve a lot more, that our clients were asking us to provide a lot more services, and we really required the expertise of Generate Ventures to help guide us through that process, really, so that we could look at what we needed to do, how we needed to do it, and what the end result would be to our clients, and really we engaged them to take us through that step change program. Exclusive Human Resources found the GV process extremely rewarding, but very, very challenging at the same time. We were challenging them to perform to a much greater level than they had before, and we were looking for them to achieve much greater results for the business and for our clients. You know, the benefit of having that experienced coach was it was invaluable, from going from diagnostic to implementation, which in my view is very, very different to what I've seen out there in the past and what I've experienced in the past. The benefits to Exclusive Human Resources of engaging Generate Ventures have been quite vast, actually. Exclusive Human Resources, and I would absolutely recommend Generate Ventures. I think the process has been invaluable to our business. The transition that we've been able to make, the step change from where we were to where we are now.
Yeah, I'm Brian Jobling. I'm Group CEO of v2.m4v Limited, which is a 160 strong development team and has offices in the UK, Hong Kong, China and the US. Could have really done the advice. I might have been able to take 5 or 6 years off the amount of time it's taken us to get to where we are if I had had coaching at that time. Now, Darren used a lot of the mentoring, and Darren kept saying to me, Brian, you should try a mentor. And I was, well, you know, I don't think I'll get a mentor to work with me. I'm a very specialist on the technical side. And I met somebody basically in Colin Coates who was able to talk to me on a level where he was able to educate me in areas that I didn't know about. And I actually found the whole process so very, very enlightening. And really, I didn't so much appoint Colin, is we just started talking more and more, and then he basically by default became my mentor. Sometimes just having a sounding board to talk to about somebody who doesn't have an agenda either. Their agenda is to listen to you and help you through the issues. I found it to be tremendously sort of enlightening, and also not just enlightening. It feels like sometimes I walk in the meetings with the weight of the world on my shoulders, and I walk out of the meeting having a clear plan of how basically I'm going to take the weight off my shoulders.
My name is Gareth Todd. I'm the Managing Director of UK Haptics Limited, and we are a medical simulation company. We produce computer-based, haptically enabled medical simulation. We engage with Generate Ventures partly because of the people who are involved. Had it been what I would describe as the usual suspects, I wouldn't have done it. But mostly because I think, as an individual, my ethos in business has always been that when times are good, you should take a good, long, close, hard, cold look at yourself and how you're performing, and whether that's as good as it could be. When I first started the company, I didn't have any experience in business at all, or very little. I had a lot of knowledge of theory, but not a great deal of experience of actual practical hands-on parts of running businesses. So I surrounded myself with the people who could help me with the different things that I didn't have strengths in. And I've done the same ever since. So now I have a very strong board of directors, who do help me when things are tough, and they have done successfully over the years. Things have been very tough. And now that things aren't quite as tough, they are now challenging, which is good. But The reason I got involved with Generate Ventures was more on a personal basis, because my board helps me run the company. They don't help me develop me, and I felt that it would be a good idea to have a look at the company as a whole, see what strengths and weaknesses we have and where we think we need to strengthen the board and strengthen the company to fulfill the strategy we've developed. But part of that is also where are my strengths and weaknesses, and as a managing director I have to validate my position within the company, and I have to ensure that I'm delivering the goods, simple as that, and there are areas which I think I need help with, and sometimes it's a good idea in this instance to sit down with somebody, tell them what the score is as far as you can see it, and listen to what they've got to say, because invariably if they're worth their weight they will come up with things that maybe you haven't thought of or you've had a sneaking suspicion of, and it sometimes forms a catalyst to get changes made. They don't understand exactly what you're going through because it's a different organisation, you're facing different challenges. But what they will do is they will ask a question in a not a blunt or a rude way, but it will be on the button. They won't pull any punches, they will just say straightforward what the question is and why aren't you doing that. And I think that's an important thing to do, because sometimes when you're in a growth company environment and you're at the top of that, sometimes people say things that they think you want to hear, and that frankly isn't any good. The Generate Ventures programme, I got involved in it, and the people that I were involved in it that I've come across so far. One of the reasons I am involved in it, because these people have the highest integrity. Had they not been, then I wouldn't have been involved in it. So the Generate Ventures process actually did what it said on the tin and allowed me to see my situation in a much clearer light.